All right, hello everybody, and welcome not to impossible locations in Horizon Zero Dawn, but to impossible locations in Horizon Forbidden West. Yes, this is my first video in this game, and I'm excited for all the other videos I'm going to be making for this game. I've been playing for quite a while, and I have many ideas, but this is going to be the very first one that I do. We are at a location called the Memorial Grove here in the Forbidden West. It's kind of like the New Meridian. It's right in the middle of the map, and if I go to our map here, as you can see, it's quite a bit larger than Zero Dawn's map. There's no random holes in it like there were in Zero Dawn, where there's the areas of black and stuff like that. That is because you can actually access every single spot on this map ordinarily, even these places with these really impossible high cliffs such as those, even though you would never be able to actually bunny hop up those. And that is because we have this. It's called a Sunwing, and it allows you to fly. So given that we have this, Impossible Locations is going to take on a whole new flavor, because obviously, I mean, we can just fly up to the top of this mountain over here without any issue. No problems at all, even though in Zero Dawn you would never be able to get up here. So that kind of limits things as far as Impossible Locations go to a degree. In other ways, not so much. In some ways, it actually allows us to do more. In sense of being able to go outside of the map into the black. There's a little exploit that I've discovered that you can do relatively easily. Sometimes it takes a little bit of persistence because sometimes it kind of gets a little bit buggy, but you can still do it. It usually only takes a few minutes at most. It involves using this mount as well as this ability. The Shield Wing. It's a little glider. Using these in combination with one another allows you to get outside the map extremely easily. That's another little ability, grapple hook. That one's not very helpful for this exploit. So, today, I'm just going to go for the Kuduro right away. And the Kuduro is actually this island right here. Now, it's not in the black. However, this is the island where the end boss fight occurs here on the Isle of the Zeniths. And there's this giant borer around here, roughly about a third the way out from the island, that kind of encloses the island and keeps you from able to go there after the main fight is over, which is very annoying because when you're doing the final mission, you don't go across the entire island. So there's usually still some of this fog of war left over on the sides, which for those of us that are map completionists is very annoying. It kind of looks like that little bit right there, that little white strip across parts of this island. And when that's the only part of the map that you can't uncover just by flying around ordinarily, that's very annoying. So I found my way on that island. I found this exploit. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back down, because fast traveling works a little bit different in Forbidden West than it did in Zero Dawn. In Zero Dawn, if you have the golden fast travel pack, you just fast travel to any campfire at any time. Now there's no such thing as a golden fast travel pack. All fast travel packs are consumables, but you can fast travel from any fire to any fire without using a fast travel pack. Now this fire is technically closer to the island, but there's a giant machine here called Dreadwing that I do not want to fight. So I'm going to go to this campfire here. If I get my buttons correctly. Loading screens are much shorter in Forbidden West, so I will be much happier with that. That's one of the best improvements. I will say I think I like Zero Dawn slightly more in certain ways, and Forbidden West better in certain other ways. Overall, I'd probably give Horizon Zero Dawn like a few points more if I were to like give it like a point ranking system. But I'd still say Forbidden West is a really good game. So right there is the Isle of the Zeniths. It's absolutely massive. And I'm just going to go ahead and fly as high as I can. And we're going to come across the border here pretty quickly, where it's going to tell us that we have to turn around. And that's kind of what we're looking for. We want to be right up against that border.
Time to turn the Sunwing around.
There we go. Alright, so if we turn it around here, we'll kind of enter this hovering mode if we can get there. Come on. Oh, why is it not doing it? Come on. It's not wanting to do it. That's fine. It just mean, oh, there we go. Now we got it. So we're gonna jump off, and we're gonna glide in. It's doing that thing where it's kind of just button up right against the invisible wall. This is where it gets a little bit annoying sometimes. Persistence is key. Eventually, it will actually just let you in. Eventually. Might just skip ahead until it lets me do it. If so, I'll be right back. It's not letting me through there. Oh, I'm already through? I'm already through. Haha. I just didn't notice. Alright, and so that's how you get in. You just gotta try it a few times. Eventually it'll let you in. Now, it is a thing where once you're on the other side of the barrier, the barrier basically acts in the reverse fashion. So you have to do that same exact exploit again to get back into the main area of the game. And if you go far enough out, you will eventually go into a wall where it'll force you to respawn. Just on its own. So just be warned. This only goes out so far, but this Zenith Isle is completely explorable. You can even get like on top of these buildings over here, which you normally would not be able to do in the mission, because you cannot call your Sunwing mount during the mission. Which is crazy. This is crazy here. So like there's these triangles with all these dots and stuff, and they're like these little smaller triangles. Which is absolutely nuts, this level of detail, because again, you can't get close enough to this building normally to see it. Which is just absolutely amazing to me, the level of detail. It's crazy. You can get out onto this giant field here. This is where a bunch of giant machines are fighting some specters at the end of the match, or at the end of the mission when you're heading up into the main base up there. So you can get down here. Just run around. Random rock. You can get down here. I'm not going to show the entire island off because I do want to leave some surprises for you to explore. Yes, you do kind of phase into the ground here a little bit because you're not really meant to be here, so these assets aren't exactly solid. So you're just kind of walking on the ground that's right beneath it. You can fly out over the canyons over here. These are the areas where you'll be running through these canyons fighting specters on your way up to the main base. There's forests on this side that you can explore. Yeah, most of this is just meant to be decoration you kind of just see in the background. But you can walk all around it. You can walk on these walkways. Like this. You can walk around. You can get inside these buildings, which you can normally, again, can't get inside. So these details up here are things you'd normally not be able to see at all. I'll switch to this just so I can point better. Yeah, these details are things you'd normally never see at all. Which is just crazy. It's really beautiful, actually. Ah. Ah, there we go. Oh. Well, I guess I'll do it this way then. There we go. That works. And of course you can fly up to the main base itself. Let's go and do that. Now you cannot get on top of that spire there. There is a height limit to how high you can fly, and it is below that, sadly. Until I find a way above that, that's a no, and I have not found a way to do it yet. I say yet because, I don't know, I've not tried everything that's on my mind yet, but I'm increasingly getting to stuff that's less and less likely in my mind. And this is actually where you would fight the main boss, the Spectre Prime. This area. So yeah, you can get here. As I said, I'm not going to show everything off on this island. I do want to leave some room for everyone to explore and have fun. So I think I will be leaving this video here. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit like. And then down below in the description, there are links to all my socials, including my Discord server, where you can talk to me about this game or any other. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day.